What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Punting for the People. It is Sunday. It is a great day in Germany. It is a little cold, but today's vlog, I thought I would do something really interesting and teach you guys a lesson. And the lesson I'm going to teach you guys today is how to make Germans or a German very mad. If you're not familiar with the channel, my name is Jacob and this is Punting for the People. I'm an Australian. I'm living here in Hildesheim in North Germany. But I'm an Australian. I'm living here, playing football, working, studying, learning German, and making YouTube videos. If you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. I would love to have you as a part of my channel. I would love to have you be a part of Punting for the People for 2020 and just to come along this great ride of what is my YouTube experience. So as I mentioned, this weekend we're gonna get outside a little bit and do some vlogging on the go. So especially for this video, we kind of have to go somewhere because the idea for how to make a German mad is actually occurring as we speak, as we are walking down the road. What I'll get you to do, if you want to have a guess, leave a comment right now, and then at the end of the video, once I reveal what the thing is that makes every German mad, we can see if you are right. Also, in typical Punting for the People fashion, it is currently, I think, like 5, maybe 6 degrees. And of course, I'm wearing my slides. Also, you guys, for that last video I posted about why are you sad, I am not sad and it's not winter depression. I know some of you guys were saying I'm like vitamin D deficient or something like that. I'm not getting enough sunlight, but I'm pale. I don't get enough sunlight anyway in summer. I enjoy the cold. I enjoy the cold a lot more than I enjoy the heat. Even though I'm Australian and I'm used to the heat, the cold is great. I enjoy it. The only reason I would wish for more sunlight is so I had more time to vlog after work. But other than that, the winter time in Germany is pretty nice. Another thing I really like about the German wintertime is the sky. In the mornings and the afternoons, the sky is so blue when there aren't clouds around. And then also it gets really nice and pink in the morning or at night time when it's going down. It's really, really pretty. So thank you, Germany. Marianne's wearing a beanie, a hoodie, a big winter jacket, tracksuit pants and shoes. And I'm wearing a beanie, a hoodie, a really thin shirt, my tracksuit pants, my slides, and maybe a little bit too much information, but I'm not even wearing anything underneath my tracksuit pants. So it's not really normal for an Australian to be this comfortable in the German winter. So if any of you guys have guessed what we are doing, congratulations, you guys are really, really smart. But this is one thing that really, really makes Germans mad. Probably one of the biggest things that I can at least have experience with. If you heard that sound, that might give you a bit of a hint. So guys, the number one way to make a German mad is to not dispose of your trash correctly. In Germany, there are composts, there are regular bins, we have Geld bags, which is for other kinds of trash. They then have white, brown, and green glass bins. They have closed recycling bins. Then they have cardboard bins. These are all different types of bins that you have to put your stuff in. And if you don't put it in the right bin, it can ruin the whole lot. So one way that you can definitely make sure you would make a German mad is to be incorrect in how you dispose of your trash. Weißglas. See, if I was German, this right here would make me so angry. Someone has just come here when there's a perfectly good recycling bin and just left all this cardboard on the ground. And I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna do the right thing and put it inside the bin. I'm gonna save one more German from being super mad about life and recycle. So one thing is not doing something like not recycling or not composting. That's obviously gonna make a normal person and also a German very, very mad. But the biggest thing is doing it incorrectly, like just because you can't be bothered. So if you put it all in one big pile, that can then be chucked out because it's not correct. But if you were to put brown glass in white glass or glass in the recycling bin for cardboard, that would just trigger every single German around you. And I've noticed even in train stations, the bins are separated. In shopping centers, the bins are separated into like general waste, plastic and paper. And that just goes to show how serious Germany is about this thing. I talked about it in my Germany Has Changed Me vlog about how we have a compost at our apartment. And I mentioned to Marianne this morning that I want to make this video. And when I mentioned like, you know, this is what it's going to be about, she was kind of a little bit confused. But when I went on to tell her about the fact that, okay, imagine we were going to the glass bins right now and I put a whole bunch of glass in the paper bin or a whole bunch of clothes in the cardboard bin. I said, would that trigger you? Would that make you angry? So if you went to do your composting or your recycling and someone had put like glass in the cardboard bin or glass in the compost, would that annoy you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you put it in the containers?
Basically, Germany set it up so it's super easy for everyone to separate everything the way it needs to be. Sometimes there's gonna be a little bit of mess in your house from separating the glass and the plastic and the paper and the cardboard. And of course, then you've got Fund, which is a different kind of plastic that can be refunded back at Aldi or Lidl. It's a little bit of mixing and changing, but it's not exactly hard. So for example, this is a regular trash bin at the front of our apartment, and this is for paper materials that aren't cardboard, that can't go in the cardboard bin. Then we also have this. This, of course, is the compost that you saw in the How Germany Changed Me video. And as you can see, we've got our HelloFresh stuff in there because all the stuff we get from HelloFresh is biodegradable and being able to be put in the compost with that stuff. It breaks down, they put it in their little note, you can put this in the compost. So it's the compost that we have out the side of our apartment. Super random because I'm outside the front of the apartment and we've got the compost bin there. But then when I come this way, you can see the window to our apartment. Check this out. Does that look familiar? It's my vlogging setup. So we got those ones outside the apartment, and then when we come into the apartment, and then here, this is where normally our gold bags go, but we just took that downstairs because that gets picked up every 2 weeks now. And this is where all of our cardboard goes because that has to go to the cardboard bin. And then we've also got here where we put all of our fun. So we've got like 6 different places to put all our stuff, and we follow every single rule because we abide by the German ways in this household. So guys, there you have it. The number one way to make a German mad is to not take your rubbish to the proper places. And I think it's pretty obvious. I think if they set it up so well, like when I first got to Germany 3 years ago, it was a little bit weird for me. It was a little bit odd that there was so many different ways to dispose of rubbish, and sometimes you had to keep the plastic, sometimes you had to throw it out, sometimes you had to take it back to Aldi, other times the glass, like the beer glasses have got fined as well, but then some of the glass has to go into the glass bin. It can be a little confusing, but once you get the whole idea of the whole thing, it's not really that hard, and they make it as simple and easy for you to do. So I understand why they get angry and mad when people don't do it and people litter or people just put the rubbish wherever. And I see it all the time. I'm in a group, in a Hildesheim Facebook group, and there's so many people that post in there about people leaving trash on the road or putting trash here or there. And it really does trigger Germans, but not only Germans, I mean everyone that's environmentally aware. It's gonna make them angry, but definitely one of the biggest ways to make Germans mad is not recycling or not sorting out your rubbish. Also, a little additive to another way to make Germans mad, or the way Germans get mad, is I've noticed that, I guess this might be because Germans are so structured, but when you're driving on the road, the lights in Germany go yellow before they go red, and they go yellow before they go green. And in Australia, they don't go yellow before they go green. So here, normally when the light goes yellow, Germans start to drive. And it's really interesting to me that when the light goes yellow, if you don't start to drive within like a millisecond, you'll get a honk. Like so many Germans will honk at you if you aren't driving by the time the light actually goes green. Like people are almost going through the intersection on yellow. And that's another way I guess you're gonna make a German mad, is being as, I guess, quick to act on the yellow/green light. That's just a little one that I've thought about putting in there, but definitely not as annoying for Germans as the recycling thing is. But guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed me getting out and about, going down to the trash cans this weekend. We caught up with a couple of friends yesterday, so that kind of cut out a little bit of vlog time for me on the weekend. But I will also be vlogging between school and work. I'm gonna try to do some more vlogging in Hanover and in the city of Hildesheim. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're going to enjoy the ones that I have planned. Of course, if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. I would love to grow tremendously this year, and I would like you to be a part of it. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. If you have any ideas, thoughts, comments, suggestions, leave it below in the comments section. And guys, as always, my name is Jacob and this is Punting for the People. I'll see you guys in the next video.